The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. Starting in the AL West, Christian Carter had 3 home runs on the day, all of them solo shots, as the A's took care of the Blue Jays 17-4. He is currently in the top 5 in the American League in slugging percentage. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're 13.5 out of first place, 10 games ahead of second place. The White Sox team, as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-5. As of right now, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 12 games behind first place. And the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. Mike Trout was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 16-3. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Heading into the day, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Angels are 2nd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rangers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Twins earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-3. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. In the standings, the Rays are in 1st place in the American League East. They have a small half-game advantage. And the Twins are in 2nd place in the AL Central, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. Yankees 4-3. As of right now, the Indians are leading the American League Central Division. They hold a dominant 9.5-game advantage, while the Yankees are atop the American League East Division. They have a small half-game advantage. The Bo Sox hit 3 long balls as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-3. As of today, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, only a half game back. The Atlanta Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-2. Entering the day's action, the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East. They're 16.5 games out of first, while the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. Sandy Alcantara collected the victory in his 12th win as the Marlins took down the Diamondbacks 7-0. Heading into the day, the Marlins are in 3rd place in the NL East. They're 15.5 games out of first. And the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 4-2. As of right now, the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. And the Phillies are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. The Chicago Cubs held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-0. As of today, the Mets sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. Luis Castillo pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 5-0. In the standings, the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 8 games out of first. And the Brewers are at the bottom of the division. They're 19.5 games out of first. Josh Bell swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 2-1. Heading into the day, the Cardinals sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're 17.5 games out of first. And the Pirates are 3rd in the division, 16 games out of first. The Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 5-3. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are atop the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Padres are 2nd in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-0. As of right now, the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for a recap of the day's action and the latest news as rosters are expanded.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Justin Bird gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch-outs in this game here.
Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Kansas City, the shortstop, Adalberto
First
Mondesi.
pitch coming, here it is. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 0-2 once more. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Chase Bouchard. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In is Jorge Soler. As it's grounded sharply to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Danny Duffy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, the designated hitter, number 22.
Pitch on the way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Batting second.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Settling in now, Christian Carter. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Laureano leads off second with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High and deep to right center. After it is Soler. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Kenny Lofton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Darnell Mason. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Duffy sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey! Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Olsen in foul ground and foul. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, outside.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Now in the box, Cooper Ross, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The second baseman.
And now Tony Kemp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, but it's well foul. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Soler on the move. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Batting 9, the catcher.
At the plate now, Austin Allen. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 258 the average to begin play. 24 home runs and 74 RBIs. Duffy sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The A's lead it 3-0.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
(0-1). Here it comes. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already.
And now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Brett Phillips will bat next. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's
Third
box.
baseman.
Into the box now, Christian Carter standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now
so with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get it.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Ready for another chance? Darnell Mason. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
this is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We played 3 full with the A's up 4-zip. Striding into the box, Adalberto Mondesi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Chase Bouchard. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. High pop up. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So stepping in, Tony Kemp. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Olson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Smoke toward the hole. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Digging in, Austin Allen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down and the inning continues.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
In now, Christian Carter. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. It's the A's 4 and the Royals nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third base.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hunter Dozier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hunter Dozier is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Count 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So digging in now, Salvador Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now that
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Maikel Franco. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. KC down in order. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Kenny Lofton has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Kenny Lofton.
First offering on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Darnell.
Standing in now,
Mason.
Darnell Mason. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Heath Fillmyer, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Heath Fillmyer.
Cooper Ross will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A lead as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Tony.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0. He's in at second safely.
Now
as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Olsen.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Jorge Lopez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting
at the plate, Austin Allen. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ramon Laureano. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now
well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
So now to the plate, Christian Carter pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler is there, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 9 and the Royals nothing. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
No runs, no hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
Now batting, Brett Phillips. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Popped him up. Olsen is there, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The Athletic. The center fielder.
Bottom of the inning now.
Kenny.
And coming forward, the rookie
Lofton.
outfielder, Kenny Lofton.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Phillips is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Cooper Rush.
Digging in and looking for more, Cooper Ross. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. He went down on strikes last time up.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. At the plate, Chase Bouchard. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Looking to send him packing again. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Olsen is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
At the plate, Jorge Soler. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. KC down in order. They're down 9-0.
Correct.
Now at the plate, Tony Kemp will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Tony Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Ready now, Austin Allen. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Hunter Dozier digging in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's the ball. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Now to the plate, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Now here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Michael Franco.
Stepping up now, Michael Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here it comes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Two pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Here comes the first pitch. Line hard, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he sets him down swinging. Ramon Laureano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. To the plate now, Christian Carter, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hard hit ball to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
So striding forward now, Kenny Lofton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
In now, Darnell Mason. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. The A's strand 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
Digging in, Brett Phillips. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. First pitch on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs on no hits. 1 error, they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.